Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and long for Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a 2nd and long. They got to get back on track.
He finds Austin with the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Sims now to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Andrews is able to pick up that first down, and it's just so nice to see him back on the field. He had that brutal leg injury a year ago. He had over 500 yards in just 10 games, so the production is still there. He's always going to be one of Lamar Jackson's favorite targets, and I can tell you what, they're excited to have him back in the lineup.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson up top again. He's going to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
This is Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll motion over Flowers. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Ravens offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Now he takes off. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Now, Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson looking to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. A pass taken in by Harris. The Steelers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll try the right side now with Harris. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Working free downfield, it is Williams. 20 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Open man, right side, he's got it. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9. Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. To the goal line and in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
In motion comes Andrews. Play action now. Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. To throw is Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, 8 for the first down. Henry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Here's Henry. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Harris. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He runs with it. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Now Russ. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Here's 2nd down. Throwing Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Slot receiver headed right. Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Raven first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Second down, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Second down and 8. Aguilar goes off in motion. To the air one more time with Jackson. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Jackson up top again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson, he'll let this go for Pickens. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Again, Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll run again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
A run. Here's Harris. Oh! And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.